Hey man, listen to this. It might really be time for Jim Jones to start considering legal action against his landlord. And trust me, I understand the hesitation. Rappers don't like calling the cops or filing paperwork, but at some point, hold up, your safety is being put at risk every single day you clock in. Picture this, you're paying rent to a landlord. Well, sometimes, and that same landlord you're funneling money to is allegedly handing surveillance footage straight to your ops. Girl, every move you make, every guest you bring in for an interview, even a casual walk through the building, you're being monitored. That's the reality Jim Jones is dealing with right now. Just last week, 50 Cent posted footage showing someone recording at Jim Jones' studio when the lights went out.
Excuse me, do we need an electrician or do we just call Con Ed and they come out and return everything on?
Now, the earlier footage came from someone who was actually on site, part of the crew. But hold up, this time we're looking at brand new footage that seems to be coming straight from management. Now this weekend, listen to this, New York City, the tri-state area, and a big chunk of the East Coast are getting slammed by a wild snowstorm. Reports are saying up to 18 inches of snow could fall, which means it's about to be cold as hell outside. So everybody needs to stay put, bundle up heavy, and keep that heat running.
But I think it's as you said, a code blue is in effect, and what that means is that the city is intensifying its outreach to homeless New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs to connect them with shelter, because it's not just a snowstorm, it's also a cold front. So it's the conditions are going to be very, very difficult for New Yorkers. But what we're looking at, I would say expectations are starting at around 6 inches of snow. They range all the way up to a foot. And we just want New Yorkers to take as many precautions as possible. The city is going to be doing everything in its power. So we actually started this morning at 6, brining the highways, the major roadways. Then we're going to be transforming DSNY from its sanitation typical work into the nation's largest snow fighting operation. So plows and chains and, starting from tomorrow night, 2,000 workers on 12-hour shifts that are going to be putting salt down as soon as we see the first snowflakes, and then once we see 2 inches of snow, they're going to be plowing and having about 700 salt spreaders hit every single part of the 5 boroughs.
Shout out to DSNY, man. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to DSNY, come on.
Now, knowing Jim Jones' studio might not even have heat, listen to this. 50 Cent posted surveillance footage, and once again, I'm sitting here wondering how he keeps getting access to this stuff. At this point, hold up, the landlord is the only explanation, you guys.
No case, no face equals no case, no face, no case, no face equals no case.
Don't play, don't play, don't play, don't play, oh, oh, oh. Don't play, don't play, oh, don't play, don't play, oh, oh, yo. Don't play, don't play, oh, don't play, don't play, oh, don't play, oh. Gunplay, piss me off on Sunday. I'ma come back Monday with that gunplay out the Hyundai. Y'all ain't bout that action, better run and tell your faction. With 2 hands I'm clapping, watch how y'all start subtracting. When the police roll up, I rolled up, I'm relaxing. I'm smoking, I'm passing, my seatbelt, I'm fasting. I'm reckless, so reckless. You would think I had a death wish, had to roll when the mess hit. I be trying to be head shit, abortion.
No fake, no case. No fake, no case. No fake, no case.
No fake, no case.
No fake, no case. What you pay? Money come in, no chase. Make time to it, no rent, no gas. No gas, no cash, homeboy. I'm coolin'. Bounce back down, scootin'.
50 Cent jumped in the caption and wrote, "It's 10 degrees below zero in New York. Oh boy." Talking about kicking the door just trying to get some heat, listen to this. And as you can clearly see, Jim Jones is walking around his studio building layered up heavy, doing everything he can to stay warm. What's wild is how fast Jim Jones fired back. He reposted the image and said, "This one's good. Tell him send me the PDF so I can turn it into merch." Then he added that the It's Fucking Cold tease is dropping this week. So once again, just like we've been watching for months now, every time 50 Cent takes a shot at Jim Jones, Jim flips the negative into a play. He keeps finding creative ways to monetize this back and forth with 50, which is why some people think this whole thing feels orchestrated. I've seen folks say, yo, there's no way these two aren't working together. People are really asking, how do we know Jim Jones isn't feeding this footage to 50 Cent to post while quietly making money on the back end? Hold up. And quick side note, I couldn't help but laugh at the PDF line because 2 years ago, Jim fell out with Kanye West after telling him he didn't even know how to send a PDF file.
This is my issue with Jim Jones, right? When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know, like I wasn't like, oh nigga, you ain't tell me I'm not gonna do. I still took the meeting and the nigga still got the money, right? This man tells me I don't know how to make a PDF.
Anyway, if Jim Jones isn't worried about his safety, then hold up. Maybe he knows something the rest of us don't. Y'all jump in the comments and talk to me. Do you think it's foul for a landlord to keep feeding 50 Cent these videos of Jim Jones at his own studio? Listen to this. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later, man.